That red line seems way too big.
This is the BMW R 1250R. And so far, very smooth bike. I like it so far. What was odd when we first started up, the red line was showing from 7,000 all the way to 10, but now it's only 9 to 10. Alright, this thing's very smooth, very powerful. Shifts pretty good. Just downshifted, didn't feel like anything happened, very smooth. You are leaning forward a little bit and your legs are up a little higher than I typically prefer, but it's not the end of the world. As for flickableness, it's pretty nimble. It's the most nimble bike I've ridden today. For being a 1250, it does not feel very heavy at all. Alright, so vibration during idle, I didn't really feel anything, and vibration right now during the ride, I don't feel anything at all. It's very smooth. The clutch feels fine. I didn't notice it was too light or too far. It feels like it's right where it's supposed to be. These BMW levers, I'm not sure what they are, if they're metal or if they're really hard plastic. Hard to tell, but they feel really nice. And it feels good when you pull them in. Coming off the R18R I just rode, the levers are fat pieces of metal, and my clutch hand was very sore at the end of that test ride. This does not have that problem. Sitting pretty straight up here. It's hard to explain how this engine feels. The Z900 was very smooth, but you could feel it. This one is very smooth, but you can't feel it. It's very odd. The throttle is not too twitchy. It's easy to just maintain speed. Comfort, I'm 6'4", and I'm sitting straight up. Very comfortable. My legs are a little bit more crowded than I prefer, but it's not causing any issues. It's not uncomfortable. It's not cramping me up. It's fine. The handlebars, very appropriate width and distance for my body. The foot pegs, no vibration, and my feet feel very secure. I feel planted on this bike. Yeah, if you want some power, it's right there. I did just touch the front brake, literally just touched it, and it did send me forward a little bit, so the brakes seem a little touchy. Not a bad thing, as long as you don't grab right a hold of them. Does feel a little heavy. A little flickable. I wish it was a little bit more. Okay, the front brake is pretty touchy. Yeah, front brake's touchier than I would like. The boxer does not get in the way of your legs when you are at a stop. Even though I'm a bigger guy, my legs are going forward toward the boxer because my knees are bent. Still not a big deal. The mirrors are pretty good. Not too much vibration. Better than I was expecting, actually. And the gauge, so far the gauge is just like the K1600 gauge. Miles per hour, RPMs, gear. And it's nice. It does have a shift indicator of when you should shift. So downshifting is pretty good. 3 miles an hour, no feet down. No big deal. 1 mile an hour, no feet down. Never put my feet down, no big deal. Just a pro. Take it easy. No big deal. I'll sign autographs later, okay? Yeah, these front brakes are strong. Once you know it, it's great because you have really good brakes. But if you're coming into this bike unfamiliar with it,
You gotta be careful with that brake. It's pretty touchy. I'm enjoying this bike. It's probably priced somewhere that I think is unreasonable because it's a BMW, but it's a nice bike. Is there anything I really don't like about it? Not really. The mirrors typically are a weak point for a lot of bikes. These mirrors are all right. It's not too touchy, except the front brake is a little bit, which isn't a bad thing. And it's comfortable. I mean, I would get tired of it after, an hour or two, because it's a naked sport. Will I take this or the Z900? Z900. It gives you a feeling of exhilaration that this bike just doesn't deliver. And if I was gonna get a naked sport, it would be because I want to make myself feel like I'm going fast, and that you felt like you were going fast in the Z900. This, you're going fast. It just doesn't give you the same feeling. So, all right, constant pressure. Oh, that feels horrible. Yeah, sure, it worked, but I wouldn't say it worked well. Oh my goodness, maybe I wasn't going fast enough. We'll have to give that another try. Alright, we're going to try this Quick Shift Pro thing again. That felt bad, so give it another whirl. Okay. Okay. I see you, BMW. That was pretty slick. There was a little jolt, but nothing like it was just a second ago. So off the throttle completely. Wow, the shifter felt like it didn't even move, but it shifted to third. Huh. I mean, it's definitely not as smooth as shifting with the clutch, but it's not terrible. Works pretty good. Just finished riding the BMW R1250R naked sport bike, and overall, good, bad, good. I like the bike. It's very smooth, very powerful, pretty comfortable. The dash was great. The throttle was good. Clutching was great. Not much I didn't like about it. A couple things though. The boxer style engine. Since I'm a taller guy, I put my feet in front of the pegs, and my knees are bent, so they're going toward the boxer. And I did touch it a couple times, and it was a little hot. So just something to note if you're a larger guy. Other thing that I didn't really like was the quick shifting assistant pro, whatever it is that they have for their bikes. When you want to shift up using the quick shift assist, whatever it is, and not clutch at all, your RPMs need to be right in the right spot. Going down is a lot simpler. You just let off the gas and wait for your RPMs to lower a little bit, then just touch the shifter and it works great. Shifting up was clunky. Would I use it to replace my shifting during a normal ride? Absolutely not. Clutching and shifting is way smoother. I would say this bike was good. I wouldn't say it was amazing. Okay, so this reminded me a lot of the Naked Sport, the Z900 I just test rode for Kawasaki. And if you told me I had to choose between those two bikes, it would be the Z900 without question. Not because this bike sucked, just because the Z900 blew me away. The way it felt, the way it rode, everything about the Z900 I loved. And if you want to see that review, you can click this video right here. If you want to see me test ride a bunch of other bikes, all different sizes and models, click this playlist right here.
Rapping when they own me to sing on. They all want an album, so I gave them 20 singles. Yeah, I'm trying to get a hit, that's why I